Hello, friends. I'm Oriana, and this is Coffee and Accountability. Hello. Uh, yeah, today is the day I haven't had any coffee. I probably should have, but I didn't think I had time to do that. So let's go ahead and look at the budget from last week, from my freak out week. I had the deposit of 149.45, and then I totally freaked out about everything. Nothing was coming out right. It was a disaster. But I did find that I had an extra $1.17 just chilling in my bank account. So once I added that $1.16, everything added up and came out the the way that it should have. So I had a $0 paycheck. Everything was accounted for. Thank God, because that was a disaster, and it was a disaster. So this one is done. I wanted to let you know the update on that. This paycheck, or all the deposits I've had over the weekend up through today or last night, is what we're working on now. It's for Tuesday, July 28th. And I'm a travel agent, so I work on commission. That commission comes in a month or two after my clients have traveled, and I have a client that traveled just recently. So next month I should be getting the commission for that. Now let's move on to my income, the stuff that came in this week. So I have a deposit of 163, a deposit of 103.31, a deposit of $100.32, and then a random deposit of 20 cents. So that my total is going to be $366.83 to budget out of. I do have quite a number of bills that come out at the end of the month, which does not help me when I need to pay rent on the 1st. And as you know, I live with my sister. I pay rent to my sister, and for the last several months, I have been way behind, beyond way behind on rent, and it's frustrating her, and it's frustrating me. But I'm just now getting to figuring out what really was going on. Instead of letting my money use me, I'm now trying to use my money in a way that is more responsible. When I was a kid, I was never taught exactly how to budget. We were taught, or my mom said to me when I got close to 18, she says, look, go get a credit card and spend $50 on it and pay it off, and then never ever use a credit card again. Clearly do not heed that advice. In school, we learned how to balance a checkbook, but we didn't really learn how to budget the money that was coming in for the things that we needed. So balance a checkbook and get a credit card and spend $50 on it. That was the advice. I spent a lot of my 20s and 30s obviously not budgeting, but understanding that I needed to leave some money in my bank account. When I lived in New York City, I had roommates. You have roommates in New York City. So my mindset then was, if I leave $500 in my bank account, then everything will be just fine. My rent was pretty awesome for New York City, and I had public transportation and groceries, and I didn't pay utilities because it's an apartment. But then I got out of that mindset, and everything went to hell. And now I'm in this place where I feel like I'm behind and I'm overwhelmed. So let's go ahead and go through the bills that came in over the weekend. These bills, all these bills are on auto pay. All my deposits are direct deposit. So that's where we are. I am now, this afternoon, came to the realization that the only thing I can have in my bank account are the money to pay the bills that are on auto pay. So I'm gonna have to budget like my groceries, my gas, my spending money, and dining out is just gonna have to be cash. I can't leave it in my bank account. I can't risk overspending on that and then taking away from these categories that are in auto pay. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm not budgeting for those for this paycheck. I will have different paychecks down the week, but this paycheck is strictly for what came over and came due over the weekend. So that's a little switch for me that I thought was interesting. So that way I'll just have cash on me when I need it, and I won't have cash when I don't need it. You know, I am able to know when I need gas, and I'm gonna have to really get down and dirty with the laundry, not the laundry. Oh my God, the groceries, and stay under like a $50-$60 budget. My daughter's home. It's a little funky town. All right, so let's go on. So here's what came out this paycheck. I have my uplift payment for my Southwest flights I took in March. I have budgeted in YNAB $40.42. What is actually getting paid is $36.29. I'm paying my Affirm account for Target that was due on the 28th. I budgeted in YNAB $14. I am actually paying $12.40. That's due. My Affirm account with American Airlines for my flights in March, that was due on the 28th. I budgeted in YNAB $1.80. What actually is getting taken out is $74.60. So this is the normal payment. And then I have a payment for a personal loan. It's due on the 28th. I budgeted $42.02 in YNAB. I'm paying $287 on that. And that's the normal payment. So I need to write down what I'm actually going to budget in YNAB. But I need the calculator, so hold on. Calculator, I didn't want Canva. I'm gonna go through my planner today too. I really love planners. I've loved them forever, and I have this weird obsession with paper. So yeah, I got a happy planner, and I like that I can take the pages out and write on them when I need to, which is awesome. So my pages here, I'm gonna get a puncher for the happy planner, and they're just gonna go in my happy planner for the month. I think that's what's gonna make more sense. So my total for my bills is $361.60. So I have $5.23 left over. Down here, early in the week, I bought printer ink through Canon, and I bought black ink that was $26.49 with the shipping. I did pay for it on my credit card. So next, I'm writing it down here. So next paycheck, I'm gonna have to budget for this in next paycheck and pay this directly to Quicksilver on my Quicksilver card. So let us find out what I'm actually budgeting in YNAB. So I have these amounts already in YNAB. I need to find the difference. So, and then if I have extra money, I can move it around to other different categories. I am going over to the calculator. So I have 40.42. Didn't even do that. 40, no. Love computers. 40.42 minus 36.29. So I am, where's my pen? I'm budgeting in YNAB. I have a surplus, which means I can probably move it. Let me move my equality. Voila. I love you so much. I have a plus for uplift in YNAB. This is YNAB. $14.13. So that's extra. For a firm target, I have 14 minus 12.40. I have $1.60 for a firm. For American Airlines. Oh, there she goes. All right, so while I was paused there for a moment, I went and did a little bit more math. I got the difference between all of these, so I have an additional $14.13 on my Southwest in YNAB, an additional $1.60 for my Target Affirm payment in YNAB, and I need to give American Airlines and Lending Club in YNAB $72.80 and $244.98. That will make what I need to actually budget from this number $263.36. So we're doing better. I did add up what I budgeted. I budgeted $98.24. Well, then I subtracted because this should equal this. And for some reason, I'm again having issues. Right? So if we 361.60 minus 98.24, 263.36. Yes. Okay. That's what I need to budget in YNAB, which is really nice. And so that's going to leave me, let's do 361.60 minus nope 263.36 equals 98.24. So I'm going to have an actual 98.24. I'm not going to have 98.24. That's what I've already budgeted. I'm going to have an additional 20. So 15 plus 5, 20 in YNAB to budget somewhere. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. So when we get to YNAB, when all of this gets picked up by YNAB, we're going to see how much I have left over to budget with. So let's go ahead and look at my calendar in my happy planner. I believe at 523. So I'm gonna have, let's finish this because I'm done with this. 366, 83, 366, 683. This is wrong. I love it. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Bills total, it's 361, 60, 60. I budgeted 98, 24, 98, 24. I'm not doing anything with this yet. This is just a reminder. I do have the receipt set aside. Yep, done. 366.83 minus 361. Oh. 361.60. The bills total after budget. After budget is 263. $36. So that's my bill total after budget. Dollars. 263.30. Oops. Thank you for whiteout. Why is it vegan? Ooh. 366. Clear. 366.83. Minus 263.36. 103. I will have 103.47. YNAB. Ooh. Let's highlight this. So I'm going to set that aside until everything comes in to YNAB. And then we'll look at my okay, so I have that marked, and that is kind of freaking awesome. I didn't realize that budgeting ahead on a paycheck would leave me money to put toward the other items that are coming out before the first. I like that. I like this system. It's really nice. So let's go to our friendly calendar. Let's set this aside. All right, yay! So I kind of did the same thing on my calendar. I'm gonna pick up your camera. Hold on. Hi everyone. Okay, so I had to pick up the tripod so I can show you a little bit better. This is my calendar and my nice happy planner. I think this is going to work out well for me. This is the month of July, so I've gone ahead. Obviously, this is today. Gone ahead and marked everything on the calendar that needs to get paid, what it is. I marked it on the day that it's supposed to come out of my bank account, or on the day that it actually needs to get paid. So on the first, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that need to be paid by the first. This number is going to go away I think August is the last payment, but September might actually be the last payment for this one. So I need to get all this money. I need to get all this money in the next 2 days. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but we might have some carryover to the next week. The following week, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 going out the following week, but it's spread out. Same for the next week. I've got a lot. To pay. I did cancel my travel agent collective account. That was $47, and I had it charged to my credit card. I love it. I think it's awesome, and it works really well for me for my business. But I think I need to wait on this $47 for a little while yet. I did get a social media planner, which is here, so I can write out my posts and make sure I have everything that I need. Bonus though with this travel agent collective is that I can download some things to keep on my computer, but I also don't have any space on my computer, so that's a great thing. I did list out my entire budget right here. So I need $1,085.77 by the 1st. I need $329.99 the week of the 3rd. I need $70.96 for the week of the 10th. $90.99 by the week of the 17th, and $146.48 by the week of the 24th. So hopefully this will work out well for me. I do really like it. And then on the weekly, I can put more specifics. I'm going to put my balance here, so I know on the 1st what's happening. Yeah. So that is that. And then my paychecks, when I finish the month, are going to go in here. My paycheck budgeting sheets are going to go in here. So that is, I'm going to bring you down. Sorry, guys. Sorry if we're a little shaky and a little dull. The movie makes you all kind of irritated and ill. I'm still getting used to this. I am still getting used to this. So bear with me while I figure this out and while I come up with a setup that is easy for me to do, and it's easy for you to see what is going on and help me keep myself accountable and get on track with my finances so that I'm not struggling anymore. Yep, that's where we are. So thank you so much for coming, for watching, for commenting, for keeping me accountable and on track. I really like it. I really appreciate it. And I will see you soon. Thank you very, very much. Happy budgeting.